What's going on, you guys, and welcome back into another video of Riding with Kev. Chasing dreams and making things happen, I guess. So it can be a little bit all over the place because a lot of stuff to cover. Yeah, we'll go into the truck here in a minute, show you kind of what we're dealing with and where we've been going, but a little bit of backstory, a little bit of everything that's been going on. So to address one thing that I'll talk about, and I told the guy I would talk about this because, again, I do these one take. I wasn't very clear in the last video about the whole trucking companies thing, and a comment I got from several people was I was being picky or I was asking too much, and it's probably just because I didn't explain it very well. All I was saying is that there's like there's a million options for owner-operators, those things. Do your own thing. I'm not to that stage. Go work somewhere as an owner-operator where you're treated like a company driver, where it's a mileage pay, they tell you where to go to dispatch when you go home. Wasn't interested in doing that. There was the companies, kind of, I don't know, like JB Hunt, where there's owner-operators and company drivers, and they still determine who sees what loads, and I wasn't really interested in that. Just going over my options, what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do and was talking about was the virtual carrier. And I use Landstar as an example. Those are companies that they don't own a trucks. They have no trucks. They just handle the brokerages and the paperwork and all that. And that's what I was looking for. And what I was saying is it was hard to find one who would talk to me because I didn't own a truck. That's all I was saying. I wasn't being too picky. I was saying I wanted to go to a virtual carrier. I knew what I wanted. It was just finding one that would work with me. And I found one that worked with me. And we'll talk about that in future videos as we go along. Again, y'all know me. I don't play peekaboo with the company. I tell you who I work for and everything I can. I'm here to provide information, right? So that brings us to the point of this video. The information of how to get started and kind of the steps and processes and what I've gone through. And so I found a virtual carrier that would work with me. But things happen, right? So last Monday, I sent in the application to them. They called me Monday and said, we need your work history.
You just got jammed.
Just like you see, they're not on 10th Street, the driver pulse where it just fills it in. So I spent Monday night a while filling in my job history, and I sent it to them. I didn't hear anything on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, and I'm starting to get a little nervous here that this may not happen. So I called them Friday afternoon, trying to give them as much time, and they said, yeah, we have to do employment verification. That's a CDL thing, and you've got quite a work history, so it's just taking us a while. We can't do anything till we hear back from all your employers.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. What's up? What's up?
And so I spent that weekend, I've been looking at trucks. I'm trying to I can't commit to a truck, so I'm just looking at these trucks, hoping they don't sell. I'm trying to talk to some people, but one thing I haven't told y'all is that while I've been home for 6 months, I was looking at other avenues, and I applied for what would be my dream job if I was going to be a Monday through Friday home kind of guy. And I went in and I got an interview with them. And in the interview, they offered me the job. They told me what I would be paid. They told me what my days off would be and said, you'll hear from HR next week. Well, the next week came, didn't hear anything from HR. I called HR and said, oh no, you don't really have the job. You're at the top of the list if we have a possible opening.
Emotional, damn it!
And so all this is starting to happen with the trucking and not hearing back and the employment verification. And then so I'm sitting on my back porch on Monday, and I am, again, because I'm me, I do things my way, I'm talking to God and I'm explaining to him why, if this doesn't work out, I'm okay. Long way backstory, but my sister was killed in a car accident before I was born. She's buried in the Garden of Gethsemane section of the cemetery, and that is known for, if you read your Bible, where Jesus said, not my will, but yours be done. And I'm a firm believer in that. I'm just trying to do the best that I can, and I get it wrong way more than I get it right. So that's the whole purpose of the videos, is to provide information, but I'm having this quiet time, and it's like, I'm okay. Just got to figure out what the next step is. My family's fine. Everything financially, we're fine. We're great. And at 8:30, I get a call from the trucking company. And it is, okay, hey, we got the employment verification back. We need a drug test. We need this paperwork. We need your long form. They need all the paperwork you have. We need your company information. All that. Do you have a truck? I thought you said you had a truck. What's the truck information? We got to get the registration for that. We got to get you into orientation. We got all these things that got to get done. And then just like, oh my gosh, it's happening right now.
Oh my God, okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down.
And so, Grace, you know, because of God, everything starts working out. So, okay, so I'm in a mad paperwork dash on Monday. While I'm doing this paperwork dash, I get a call from the salesman on the truck that I've really wanted, the truck that I own. He's like, hey, another salesman showing this truck. What do you want to do? I'm like, dude, I've been swamped. Here's a credit card. Put the deposit down. I'll take it. So you want to talk about pucker factor? Prepare to drop what you're going to drop on an 18-wheeler and know that it all relies on you to get it done. So it's just information on heavy. And then I got to get insurance. So with this company and a lot of companies, you provide your own bobtail, which is when you're not under load, driving bobtail, and physical damage to your own truck. It's your truck. So shout out to old Pino P, longtime subscriber. I had hit him up because the company he's with requires the same thing, and he gave me the company First Guard. And that phone call with a buddy saved me about $1,000 a year on insurance. So I got the deposit down, I got the insurance, they got all their forms. My daughter, God love her, because she's a senior and get away with it, drove me up to Oklahoma City, went up to MHC Kenworth. All right, well, a blessing or a curse or a nightmare or whatever, but we have arrived to pick up truck number 1. No idea where we're going, but this ought to be fun. So here it is. We'll show you everything as we get to it, but let's go do some paperwork and own us a truck. Saw my buddy Brent, who's now family to me, and we picked up the truck. And so it's truck time. We now own outright in our name a 2019 Kenworth T680. But the fun doesn't stop there. Oh no. Because once I have the truck, now I have to get the title work over to the company that I'm working for. I had to get a Texas DOT inspection. I went ahead and got a PM done. That was $700. And so, I will tell you, it is very nice having that not for hire sign and don't have to pre-trip. I check my truck out, but no ELD. I'm just breaking the law. Not really. And so I have just been drinking from a fire hose.
You think it's safe to drink from a fire hose?
Why not, Dad? It's just water.
All right, well, turn it on. I'm very thirsty. Nice job, Chris. You got my shirt wet.
I'm trying to get everybody their paperwork, everything done, everything lined up, but it is official. I am logged on. I got orientation next week. It's 2 days, and then we'll be running. I have my truck. I'm going to bring it home tomorrow, and I will actually do a truck tour then because I'm going to get it set up with my bed, my refrigerator, it's all that kind of stuff. So the truck will be set up. I will walk you step by step on what I can and what I know, but it's happening. So, you know, I've seen the comments about, you know, I don't want to interject this real super fast because I've seen several comments and I've seen the videos, not even comments on my videos, just videos about the trucking industry and rates, and I'm just going to tell you, as dumb as it is, it's never the right time to do great things. If you sit around waiting on the trucking industry to be right to get into, you'll never get into it. So, you know, I'm just out here living my best life, you know, doing my jam, but I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm going to show you a clip right now of the truck. It was windy. I had just driven back to Oklahoma City, rode like a dream. I'm super stoked. Here's a quick intro on the truck, and we'll get you a truck tour here soon. So, we're owner-operators. Dreams do come true. God bless. Let's get rolling.
And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Well, it's going to be windy, and I'll give you a better truck tour, but I figure I at least got to let you see Babe 2.0. So, there it is. It's a 2019 KW. I'll give you a quick walk around. Aftermarket bumper. It's got wind deflectors on it. It's got some spike lug nuts. Got chrome all over the place. Got my chicken lights. He had the Hodgkin half fenders put in there. Got a little toolbox up there. He did redo the back, so I got some good lights on there. Brand new virgin rubber on there. That's what happens when you buy a truck. Yes, I know that the fifth wheel needs grease. And this dude It has a kicking sound system, which I didn't necessarily bargain for. Aftermarket seats. That's an aftermarket seat cover put over there. Again, head unit, Bendix. They said just quick truck tour. Double bunk. I have my own mattress for that. Came with a free microwave, and it has the inside of a Kenworth. So I'll get you a better truck tour, but at least wanted to show you what we bought. See y'all in the next one.